Hey, what's up guys? 24K Pro here. I'm back with another video, and in today's video, I've decided to start a brand new GTA 5 account, starting from absolutely nothing and working my way up to owning every business and having millions of dollars. So let's get started. I first started by creating my GTA Online account. Speedrun. I don't know why he has to look like that, but sure. Yeah, I can skip the tutorial. But the goal of this video is trying to get every business in GTA and as well as having millions of dollars in the account. But anyways, the goal of today's video is trying to get every single business. But anyways, the goal of the series is trying to get every single business that GTA 5 has to offer. But as far as today's goal, I would say is just to get some money in the bank account and definitely try to at least get a vehicle of some sort so we can obviously, make money with it. But we have nothing, as you can see. And let's see what we can do. I would first want to start by collecting G's cache, whatever it's called. And so we can get some source of money in the bank account, because I don't have 27,000. Okay, hold on, let's fix that real quick.
Christ alive!
Anyways, we just created our character. I stole a vehicle from somebody, and now we're going to go and get G's cash to get some quick money. And I just noticed we have 27,000. I don't know how, but we're gonna subtract that from our total, so we have 0. Anyways. And as far as what I want to do this video, I just want to at least try to do the Clucker Bell raid and maybe some of Dax's final score missions or whatever they're called, but that's just the goal for at least today. Definitely want to at least try to get my own place of some source, but yeah, alright, now let's find G's cache. Finally found it. It took so long, but that was 15,000. Okay. Also got some ammo and some snacks, which is good. But where did my vehicle go? Are you serious? All right, let me find a vehicle real quick. But anyways, now we got the vehicle, and now I want to do the stash house for some extra money. And once we do the stash house, I will probably do the start to Vincent's Cluck and Bell raid missions. And then after that, I will want to do Dax, but I don't see Dax on the board for some reason. Okay, I guess that's what we'll do. But the goal for this week, I would say, would be to at least own some type of safe house or some type of business, I would say, and at least have a couple other guns because I only have the pistols. But let's go over to the destination real quick and let's do the stash house. Alright, so we're just about there, and you know what I just realized? I just realized that I could get the Duke, which is free. So after this stash house, I'm definitely going to be getting the Duco Death, because I need a personal vehicle. Oh, okay. Alright, ignore that. But yeah, I need a personal vehicle because I can't keep stealing civilian cars. But all right, let's do this real quick.
You not going nowhere. Nowhere.
All right, so I'm entirely stupid. I just realized I don't have any ammo. All right, so let me get some ammo real quick. So I guess I couldn't get the hatchet because I guess it was glitched. But all right, let me just get some ammo currently for the pistol. Just some.
An excellent purchase.
All right, now let's go back to the stash house. But now let's actually do the stash house. All right, so just pretend that didn't happen. Also, why is it saying transaction pending in the bottom right corner? I just realized that, but yeah, just pretend that didn't happen. Now I'm just gonna put the code in 28398. I always do these first tries, but let's see. Now I'm gonna try to get away. If I don't have 1,000 people coming after me, but let's see. Oh, there's no vehicle. All right. So I just suck at the game. Yeah. All right. Just pretend it didn't happen. All right. Now I finally got a car so I can escape. But anyways, so since we just did the stash house, as far as what I want to do next, I'm not really too sure because I don't see the first dose missions unlocked. But anyways, let's see what I can do. I also saw I got a criminal enterprise starter pack. I'm not gonna use any of that because that is not obviously what free. So I'm not gonna do that. I can unlock heists. But, as far as what I want to do next, probably gonna start doing some of these, the Cluck and Bell raid, or I might do this, but honestly, I might just do the Cluck and Bell raid. So let's start that. So far, I think we're doing. Oh, all right, just ignore that. But so far, I feel like we're doing all right. Again, I'm just thinking if I should use the benefits of the Criminal Enterprises pack, but I'm thinking not because it's like an exclusive pack. Oh, I suck at driving. Like I was saying, it's an exclusive pack to players, so I might not use it, but let me know in the comments down below if I could use it. I'm thinking not, but anyways, after I start this, I'm going to get the Duco Death, so let's do that. I mean, I don't really play on like keyboard and mouse, but I play usually on PS5, and my aim is, I would say, not as bad, but today is like, wow, it's really bad, because I'm playing on PC with a controller plugged in, so I don't get that aim assist, so this is my raw aim, so anyways, let's finish this part A, and then we'll go to B. I don't know how the hell I just meleeed him through a door, but that's GTA 5 for you. Alright, so we just finished with A, so now I'm gonna go to B, and I'm now going to do this basically again, but anyways, let's go to B. Wow, my aim is just amazing, wow. But anyways, I've really been wanting to make one of these types of videos for a while because I've seen so many people make these videos and I'm like, you know what? I want to do it. But anyways, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, please drop a like and subscribe. And comment down below some other ideas you guys have besides this series, because I'm thinking this series will take about, I want to say 90 episodes slash videos, whatever you want to call them. But anyways, let's go to B. But anyways, let's clear out all these enemies, and then we'll get the cash. Anyways, now that we killed all the enemies, now I'm going to take their cash, and yeah. After this, I'll start the next mission, which I'm trying to remember is I believe it's the train one, if I'm correct, with the terabyte and the laptop. But anyways, let's now collect cash and be done with this godforsaken mission. Alright, now we just collected all the cash. Now I'm going to leave. Anyways, while we're on the way, I just wanted to just talk about I would say, the future of this video. Or, not really this video, I just want to say, like, videos in general. Some of the goals that I do have are owning all the businesses, at least like 90% of them, but it's gonna be all of them. But own all the businesses, and also to own the Oppressor Mark II and the Deluxe, I'm thinking. Well, probably not the Deluxe, but we'll figure it out as we go. But anyways, now we just finished the first mission. Now I'm going to start the second mission. But this mission usually isn't too difficult. It's just, in general, just, I want to say, a little tedious about spawn locations. But other than that, though, let's start the second mission for this heist. Honestly, I'm thinking now, after I finish the Cluck and Bell raid, I'm thinking of doing the How mission. To try and get the free HSW upgrade, so we can then use that later on for the drag motorcycle to do the, where are they? HSW time trials? Where is this one? Okay, it didn't even spawn. But anyways, once we do the How mission for the HSW upgrade, then I will get the drag motorcycle and do the HSW time trials. But that's later on. But now let's do the second mission for the raid. Anyways, I think what I will do is I think I will go to the I think I'm just gonna go to the laptop first, because that one's usually easier. All we have to do is just go to a like 20, I think. There's 20 spawn points of a laptop, and all I have to do is just pick it up. So I'm just gonna do that one first, and then after that, I'll go to the terabyte, and I'll also showcase where it is, like where it spawns. But anyways, let's go get the laptop now. Alright, we just got here. This is the guy, okay. But like I was trying to say, there are 20 spawn points, which is just like ridiculous. But let's see. Oh, this is like the quickest I've ever found him. Alright, he's right here. Let's go shoot him back. His laptop should be right here. Oh, not the phone. We'll pick it up. But alright. I think that was the quickest I've ever done it. Like, it usually will take me at least like 3 minutes to find him, but now since we found it, now we're going to go and get the terabyte. Or not. I don't think we have to get it. I think, yeah, we just have to go inside and grab a, I don't know what it is, like a hacking device or something, but alright, let's start that now. So we just got here. The spawn is usually oh, don't tell. Oh my god, I passed it. Alright, wow. So I'm like extremely stupid. It's right here. Alright, yeah, pretend that didn't happen. But now let's take down the drones and let's get inside. I really wish I had a different gun, because this pistol is taking so incredibly long to kill these guns. Like, I don't understand. But, anyways, I will cut to when I'm actually inside the terabyte. Finally! That took a while, but anyways, now let's go inside the terabyte and let's grab the hacking device. Oh, right here. We also got an assault SMG, but I believe you don't keep it, so whatever. But anyways, now let's go to where the train is, which should spawn like here. Can you just show where it spawns, or like no? Right, we need to have like the 30 minutes dialogue, right? Okay, come on. But I believe it spawns by over here. Like this whole area. I think it's... Oh, yeah, I was kind of right. Wrong. Okay, mark it, but... Anyways, let's now go to the destination and let's get the key for the train. So we just got here and... I think I'm just going to go in guns blazing. You can usually do this stealth, but I have no suppressor. So I am just going to get on top of this ladder. And then I am going to just kill everybody at this point. But let's do that. Alright, so we just killed the guy with the key. Just over here. And now I'm going to get in the train. Or actually steal it. Okay. And then I'm going to... Then, I guess... If I'm trying to remember, you have to, like, hack it at, like, a certain time. So that's what I'm just going to do. Like, when you're actually driving the train. But I will cut to when I actually finish it. So. Alright, so I just loaded into a new invite-only session. Now I'm going to drive to Vincent's to start the third prep mission, which is trying to remember. I believe now it's the weapons, and then the car, and then the... I think it's the CCTV? No. I am definitely wrong on the last one, but I believe it's doing the... getting the key card. That's what it is. But, yeah, let's go over to Vincent's now and start the third prep mission. And now one thing before I do start this mission, I was thinking about, once this first video is uploaded, I was thinking about maybe streaming the second and third episodes. Let me know in the comments down below if you actually want to see me live stream it next. I was thinking of doing it, but again, let me know in the comments down below if you want me to live stream these episodes being made. But other than that, though, let's start the third prep mission for the Clock and Bell raid. Alright, so we just loaded in. Now I'm going to go... Okay, Vincent, do you have to talk when I'm talking? Like, it's actually so annoying. Anyways, one thing I like about these missions is that it gives you 3 options, C, A, or B. I usually go with B because of the suppressed, the tactical SMG, I think. But, dude, can he stop talking? For God's sakes, like, it's actually so annoying. Like, I'm trying to give dialogue, and you have to talk over me. Like, okay. Whatever. Go ahead, finish your sentence. Go ahead.
As I was saying earlier, we need weapons and we need equipment. That's armor and masks.
Ridiculous.
We don't want anyone at the Cluck and Bell factory catching a glimpse of your memorable face.
Fine, jeez. But once we get over to B, I'm going to get on the jet ski and go to the boat, because this location is by a yacht, and I don't know why, but whatever. But anyways, let's go over to the destination now. Alright, so we just got here. Let's see, let's go to the jet ski now. And
I've read this group's file several
okay,
times
go
over.
ahead. Say what you gotta say. Go ahead.
Operation not to be underestimated.
Ridiculous. And he's
We're
trying.
not talking military levels of security.
Anytime
There are no petty
that
criminals
I'm
either.
giving some
So
type
watch
of
your six
dialogue,
and
he
don't
has to
get
talk over
sloppy.
me. I don't understand that. But like I was trying to say, I'm gonna go here now and get the weapons and the was it like the suit or outfit, whatever it is. Oh, gear. Okay. But anyways, yeah, let's do that. I don't think there's a way to do the stealth, but I've tried, but I keep dying for some reason. But I'm just gonna go in guns blazing, honestly. Yeah, let's just do guns blazing. Hold on. Also, how did I get an AR? But anyways, let's just now finish this mission. So we just got the weapons. Now I'm gonna get the gear. Also, what? Why is somebody just okay? Whatever. Just ignore them. All right, now let's deliver the equipment to the lockup. All right, so we just got back from the boat. Now I'm gonna go deliver this to lockup. Also, why do they have a helicopter after me? That's so overboard. Oh my god. But anyways, let's deliver the equipment to the lockup. Alright, so we just got here. Now I'm going to I guess confirm the equipment. And, okay. But alright, so we just did that, and now the next mission is getting the getaway vehicle. So let's do that. Also, one thing I completely forgot to do is I forgot to do the casino. Okay, stop talking, Vince. But anyways, one thing I forgot to do is to go to the casino to get the daily wheel spin to try and maybe get some RP or maybe even money. But let's do that real quick just because it's on the back of my mind right now. Now we gotta watch a unbearingly long cutscene, so I'm just gonna cut it. So I'll come back when it's fully done and able to do everything that I need to do. All right, so it's finally done, and now I have to buy a subscription or something like 500 bucks. So let's do that real quick. All right, we finally unlocked the lucky wheel spin, so let's do that real quick. I would preferably not want to get clothes or a discount, but let's see what we get. Maybe I can get lucky and get the vehicle, because I've gotten the vehicle many times, so yeah, I'm not getting the vehicle, never mind. Yeah, I'm not getting the vehicle. That would have been insane though, but it's fine. I need RP. How many levels is that, Lawrence? How many levels? Wow. That was what, like 4 levels? I don't even know anymore. Alright, but now let's continue the heist setup. Or, not, it's not really a heist setup, it's just a raid, so. Anyways, let's continue the raid setup. Alright, so we just completed the concealed weapons mission for the raid. Now I'm going to go back to Vincent's. And I'm now going to do the hit and run mission, I think it's called. That's just a getaway vehicle, but other than that though, let's do that then. So we just loaded into the mission now. I'm gonna go to A, and I'll come back to you guys when I actually get there. So let's go there. All right. So while we're on the way, we just have one more actual heist setup mission to do before the actual Cluckenbell raid. Basically, all I have to do is just go into a warehouse and get a key card and do a couple other things, but this is the second to last mission. All right, so we just got here. It's this building over here that says garage on the roof. All right, so I just got the vehicle now. Of course, I got the worst one, but I'm gonna drive now to the garage, and I'll come back to you guys when I'm there. Alright, so far, this mission isn't going too bad, because every time I play this mission, I always somehow either manage to get the vehicle stuck, or I somehow manage to just get absolutely pinned by 3 vehicles, but so far it's not going too bad, and again, I have the slowest vehicle, but I guess I will make do with what I got. But anyways, I'll come back to you guys when I'm actually at the garage. Alright, so I managed to survive and no more enemies are shooting at me, so now I'm gonna go to the mod shop and actually fix this car. So let's do that real quick. But so far, this heist prep hasn't been going too bad. Okay, I don't know why it stopped, but anyways, so far this heist prep hasn't been going
did you want me to perform?
too bad. Definitely had some minor setbacks, but anyways, so let's go now to the actual garage and let's actually complete this mission, and then we'll be on the final heist prep, so let's do that. Alright, so let's now text to confirm this getaway vehicle, and now let's leave the garage. Alright, now let's leave the area so I can finish this mission, for God's sakes. Like, I don't know why, this one just takes the longest, for some reason. I don't know why, but anyways, let's leave the area again, and let's complete this mission. Alright, so we just completed the mission. Now I'm going to find a new invite. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Now we're going to find a new invite-only session, and we will finally do the final raid setup mission. So let's do that. Alright, so I just got here now. Let's finally do the last raid setup mission. So let's do that. Raid setup mission does not take long at all. The only thing we have to do is just follow 2 vehicles, hack them, and then steal an overall pair, and that's basically it. And then we have to then go to a warehouse, sneak in, and disconnect like 4 vehicles or something, like pull out some wires or something out of the vehicle, and then do a couple other things like delete the CCTV footage, and you also have to drill some lockers to get a key card for the safe office. But yeah, I will come back to you guys when I'm actually inside the warehouse. So we just equipped the overalls like I was explaining earlier. Also, do I have a bruise on my face? I don't even know how I got that. But anyways, now let's go to the other cartel van and let's hack that van. Alright, so if you guys are enjoying the video so far, again, just drop a like and subscribe. Comment down below if you want to see more of this series. And also, again, let me know if you want me to live stream some of these, because I was thinking about live streaming. At least some of these, but again, just let me know in the comments down below if you want to see me do these live. So I will come back to you guys once I am actually inside the cartel garage. So see you guys there. Also, another thing I just realized is when I was shooting the actual like enemies, I just realized I have a suppressor on my pistol. I don't know how that's even possible. I didn't buy a suppressor, but anyways, we're here to the garage now. Now we're going to do this relatively stealthy. Anyways, now let's actually sabotage the vehicles. But usually this part doesn't take long at all. You can do this stealthily or not stealthily, it doesn't matter. I do this first part stealthy because it's just easier, at least. So yeah, I'm going to now kill these guards over here. Get that guy, shoot him in the face, and then shoot that camera. And now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to delete the CCTV footage. This is something that I always do because it basically erases any type of footage of me being here, which helps with the security at the actual Cluck and Bell factory when we do the raid. So Let's now find the key card. What? Oh,
Hey, you
the
ain't
hell?
down, homie? Get the
You've
fuck
been
out my
compromised.
backyard.
Take out those guards immediately.
All right, that's just wow. I was aiming. Sometimes these enemies have like some of the most ridiculous aim I've ever seen. And just get back to drawing, but I'll see you guys when I actually get the card. Oh, I just got it. Okay, never mind. All right, cool. Now I have the card. I thought it would take longer, but all right, cool. Anyways, now let's exit the garage, and if I'm remembering, I think you need to steal a flatbed. Yeah, that. Right by my vehicle. Once we get here, I think we need to go back to the lockup, which is over here. Oh, I'm always wrong with like pre-guessing the locations, but I'll see you guys once I get over to Vincent's lockup. But I feel like that mission actually went really smooth, except the last part of being seen or heard. But other than that, though, the setups don't take that long. It's just if you're just like me that absolutely suck at the game, then it will take you longer. But anyways, again, I will see you once I get over to Vincent's lockup. So let's do that real quick. All right, so we just delivered the flatbed over to Vincent's garage, and now it's time to actually do the clock and bell raid. So let's get started on that. Alright, now we're actually on the way to Vincent's to start the clock and bell raid. Shouldn't take us that long to get there because I'm literally like right here. But, anyways, alright, so we just got here. Can I park? Okay, I don't need to park. Alright, now let's actually start the clock and bell raid. Alright, so I'll see you guys when I'm actually there because a very long cutscene has to play. So I'll see you guys once I'm inside the factory. I don't know why, but there always has to be such long cutscenes. I don't understand now. But anyways, now we're here. I could do this entire thing stealthily. It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter because your getaway is very important. So I'm going to try and do this as stealthily as I can. Anyways, this part's not that hard. There's only 3 guards down here. 1 guard and 2 employees. Let's take these guys out real quick. Alright, now let's actually steal the Coca-Cola. Alright, so I just got done going to the Coke area. Stealing all the Coca-Cola, and now I'm gonna kill all these guards. This entire area except for the final Coke storage area. So now once I just go there, there's only 2 more guards left, and then at this point there's no more guards that we have to worry about. So okay, why am I walking into a yellow pole? Anyways, I'll come back to you guys once I'm actually inside the storage area. Alright, we're inside the storage area now. Take out that guard and this guard right here facing the door. Alright, now, so this is how you know which boxes have the Coke. So if there, oh, why am I walking on that? So if there's a box here and here, and not there and here, then it's gonna be the first one on the right, I think. Yep, first one on the right, and then it's going to be, I believe it's the one right here. This is like the first time I think I've ever gotten this rotation. Oh, nice, I was right. All right, cool. But usually I get the ones that are there, and then not there, and there.
Don't forget to vacate the contents of
anyways, so now we stole all the Coke in the actual warehouse. Now I'm gonna go to the office, and since I got the keys here earlier, now I just have to actually go inside the office and grab the safe code. Alright, so we are hacking now into the computer to get the code for the safe, which is just some quick extra cash. Alright, now that we did all of that, now we have to see the code. It's 173390. That's simple. I always get such unique codes. Alright, so now we're just going to steal the cash here from the safe, and it'll trigger a lockdown. Now we're going to run to the garage, and we're going to enter it. Then we're going to go out and go to the right on the rails. This is what I was talking about earlier about the getaway in Steel games. But if you go to the right and stay on the tracks for a while, you will not be seen. Now it is showing I was seen, but it's gonna like go away very, very quickly. But anyways, I'm gonna come back to you guys when I'm actually off the rails. All right, so the cops should be gone in just a moment, but as you can see now, I'm gonna head back to the lockup. And one thing that you can do on this part that makes it so much easier is you can just request your personal vehicle, and you can actually just get into that instead of using the van. So of course it's spawned behind me, you know, love this game. So now what I'm going to do is just leave the vehicle here and hop into my Duco Death and just go back to lockup. So I'll see you guys once I'm actually by the lockup. While we're actually on the way, I am trying to remember, since this is my first time doing it on this account, I should get a first time bonus. Because usually on the Clock and Bell raid you get $500,000, but since this is again my first time doing it on this account, I should get an extra $250,000 for the first time bonus. I'm not too sure, but anyways, again, I'll see you guys once I get back to the lockup. All right, so we just got here now. Now I'm just going to actually turn into the lockup. All right, here. There we go. Now I'll come back to you guys once the cutscene is over. All right, there we go. Mission passed. Yeah, 500,000. Let's see. Now, I'm trying to think if I do get that first time bonus. Probably. I'm thinking yes. Let's see. All right, we're here, and
Fuck, man. Did you hear?
oh, I didn't get the first time bonus. Oh, oh, I did. Okay, I just hit the guy on accident. All right. So now let's deposit this to the bank account.